Hello everyone, welcome to part 5 of my ranking for Beyblade Burst Surge, as this is season 5. This is going to be with 3 tiers only, as this season a lot of bladers are in the higher classes. But yeah, coming in dead last is Silas, as his only actual feat really is against Louis, though he does need Free's help with it. And he's able to tank Dante quite a bit, but he does lose to everyone else, especially Renjiro, with how he was able to outspeed him due to the Cyclone. After that is Renjiro, as he was then able to charge lane a little bit more than Silas could, as he had more speed and power than Silas did, and he was able to create a big tornado to defeat Rentaro, which Silas never did. Now, after that, we have Hikaru. Surprisingly, he is this slow considering he only got a point on 3, and he did try his hardest against Louis. However, it wasn't enough, and he only beat him with Hyuga in that match. And he has lost quite a bit to everyone else. You'll see why. Next is Free. Free is this slow, but this hard B tier is because of his matches in tag matches. He's able to defeat not Silas, Louis and Dante in a tag match, and that's with a big disadvantage against them. But that's really his only feat. He does beat Hikaru, and he does lose to Shoot pretty quickly and Volt. And that's a big fall off compared to what he used to have. And he does barely beat Igo though. But yeah, after that we have Louis, bottom 8 tier. He's able to defeat Hikaru pretty easily, and he defeats Volt with Dante's help. And he's able to also defeat Hyuga. No, he didn't. No, not Hyuga. Sorry, I meant Rentaro. And he also defeated Igar, and that's with the strategy of the one they used against Fire and Taro. And he's able to tie against Lane, as he did in their first match, but after that, he just kept losing to him. After that, we have Igar. Igar is stronger than Louis, considering of how he beat Volt, as he beat him quicker than Louis and Dante did. That was with a smart strategy of Retaro's Hyper Tornado. And although I got lost to Louis in that match, he did get to use two tries, like two hyper tornadoes and then shield launch. I think it called. Oh no, it felt shield on Louis and Dante, and be able to tie up Dante, and he was able to defeat Free. Well, not defeat him, but barely lose to him. But yeah, after that we have Hugo. Hyuga is pretty strong, as he was able to win a Battle Royale against Iga, Volt, Rentaro, and Free. And he also tied with Volt at one point towards the end. But he does get dominated against with Devil Legends with Hikaru until he loses to Frito, even though he does get a point or two on 3, he does lose. But he does get his revenge back in the tag match with Louis and Free with Volt. Next is Rentaro. Reason being, he was able to dominate with Volt in a tag match against Hyuga and Hikaru. And he also did beat Free and Silas with Volt, able to keep up with stamina and speed. And they were able to surprise Lane and Shu. Now, he did lose against Dante and Louis, and that's because it was 2-1 at that point. But yeah, after that, we have Dante. Dante is top 5 because he was able to defeat Rentaro with the help of Louis, and if Free wasn't there in their match, Dante would have won. Now, he did also defeat Hikaru as well with Louis and Rentaro, and due to the risky strategies, he was also able to defeat Renjiro and Aiga by tying them. After that, we have Walkia. Walkia's top 4 because he wasn't trying in his matches with Dante, Renjiro, Aiga, Hikaru, Hyuga, and it was only training, and they needed 2 people to defeat Walkia. After that, bottom S tier, we have Shu. Shu's pretty strong because he was the first to defeat Lane properly before Aiga did. No, after Aiga did in the tag match. And Shu did lose to Bolt, however, he did beat everyone else. He dominated against Louis in that tag match, and he defeated Free and Silas pretty easily with Lane. And yeah, he didn't even need to try against Ico and Jiro, as Lane was able to just take them both. After that, top 2, we have Volt. Volt did have Rentaro at one point, however, he was able to defeat Shu in that match by surprising Lane, and he also defeated Free and Silas with Rentaro, and he also did lose to Iga and Renjiro, and that was due to the unexpected strategy they had. However, he did have a counter against Dante in the tag match. But yeah, number 1 is Lane. Although Volt did get a point on Lane, and that was without the barrier, he was first to complete a the barrier. Lane was able to defeat Volt on a 1-on-1. Although he did lose to Shu eventually, and that was pretty quickly as well. But he did go to a revenge match against him right after he upgraded his bay. And he was able to destroy 3 bays, 2 of them at once with the twins. And he was able to defeat Louis, and he was able to defeat Free and Dante and Silas at least 3 times. And he was able to defeat Igar even when Igar was trying to win on the barrier. And he was able to regain stamina. But that's all I have for you today. That's my ranking, and I hope to see you in the next part. Thanks for watching.